In 2018, William Hinman was Director of Corporation Finance at the SEC. He gave a speech explaining why the token Ether is not a security.
Putting aside the fundraising that accompanied the creation of Ether, based on my understanding of the present state of Ether, the Ethereum network, its decentralized structure, we believe current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions.
Hinman's speech moved the markets, seen widely as guidance from a high-ranking SEC official on what makes a token a security or not. Then, in December 2020, the SEC sued Ripple, claiming that XRP is a security, with arguments that contradicted Hinman's speech. Hundreds of thousands of XRP holders who never heard of the company lost $15 billion in value and had their holdings locked on exchanges. They demanded to know, why did an SEC official give that speech only to then sue Ripple and harm the people they are supposed to protect? For 2 years, the SEC has been hiding dozens of internal emails on the drafting of the Hinman speech that could answer those questions. What is in those emails? We know that while he was at the SEC, Hinman collected $15 million from his old law firm, Simpson Thacher. That firm was a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, whose sole purpose was to promote Ether. We know that market participants repeatedly asked for guidance about whether XRP was a security and got no answer. What is in those emails? Why did Hinman give that speech? Was he warned about moving the markets? What is in those emails? Was the speech approved by the ethics office? What role did third-party promoters of Ether have in drafting it? Did SEC staff say what Gary Gensler refuses to admit, that the rules on crypto are not clear? What is in those emails? After 2 years of fighting, Judge Torres has forced the SEC to unseal the Hinman emails. What has the SEC been hiding? What is in those emails? We'll finally find out on June 13th.
Credit to Crypto Law TV on YouTube for that particular video that I've just shown you just there. That actually explains the Hinman file situation better than I can. So there's a bit of clarity for you there that, you know, that all this sort of speculation building up today about the Hinman files and the release of those files right there, the emails, and what the, you know, the impact it could have on the particular case that we're looking at with SEC and XRP, obviously. So please give Crypto Law TV a follow. They do drop a lot of great content in there, a lot of educational content, and they explain things a lot better than I actually can. Like I said to you, I try and include fundamental news and analysis into the channel where I can, okay? So let's dive into the XRP chart and see what we can see right now, okay? So quickly before I dive into the XRP chart right here, there's a guy called AKWA. The guy has a YouTube channel as well. I've just watched his video on this particular indicator. It's an amazing indicator. I think he's custom made this, but right now it's flashing 100% bull. So just here we've got this beautiful green band, haven't we, on this particular indicator, custom made indicator. I'd love to get my hands on this indicator. I'll have to get in touch with him, see if we can introduce it into the videos right here. But you can clearly see the last time that it flashed that bull indication just there was just there, way back in 2020. After the corona dump, we started to come back up, and then we got the consolidation just there, the retest of support, and this is a situation that we've been looking at in confluence of this situation as well that we've got here, and boom, we're putting that massive impulsive move to the 1618 just there off that low. So look, the last time we did go green here, completely green, was way back there in 2020. So yeah, it's an amazing indicator. AKWA is the account name on Twitter, and obviously I'll link you to his YouTube channel as well, so you can go over there and take a look at his recent videos on XRP. Fantastic work. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you. Let's dive into the XRP chart right now. Looking at XRP on the weekly time frame, the fact that that guy's indicator is flashing bullish, then, you know, XRP could be in for a very, very explosive move, and we might not necessarily see this trendline retest, which is something I've actually been anticipating, to be honest with you. Does it have to come back there? Absolutely not. You know, the structure right now is the fact that we've got a possible 1, a 2, a 3, and this was your 4, and right now you're in a 5th wave coming up that's going to break this high, and then your minimal target is going to be 69 cents. If it is the case, you know, I was buying here, I was buying here, and I think we had a flash crash the other day that came back down to a neckline, and I was buying there as well, adding to my spot bags, okay? So, you know, at the minute, XRP is looking pretty tasty, isn't it? With that guy's indicator as well, there could be a lot of confluence stacking up that we are on the cusp of a major move here for XRP, just like this little impulsive breakout that we got for XRP before it came back in a correction. So there's a lot of confidence stacking up in the charts right now that, I think that we've got this similar cycle. We've got the impulse, the bear, the impulse, the correction, the consolidation, impulse, correction, the breakout, the final move, and then the bear. Okay, and what we got here is a massive impulsive move, a big ABC correction that's come back down, consolidation, looking to coil up and break out towards that white line. I think one of the most bullish things we can see here for XRP obviously is taking out this resistance relatively soon and equally breaking this white line. I think if we start to break that white line, there's absolutely no doubt that XRP will retrace to the all-time high for me. Okay, and you can clearly see, look, this is this leg here, and it's kind of mirror on the wall. I would definitely expect some resistance like we got at that previous high as well. That if we do start to break this white line relatively soon, then I would expect a major level of resistance at the all-time high, and it could offer you a really good strong swing opportunity, okay, for XRP. And again, nothing I say is financial advice, okay, but I would imagine a lot of people will be selling at that level. You come back, everyone gets ultra bearish, you back test a high, which will be this level high just there, because swing high, swing low, like I said to you, come up, swing high, swing low. That could be an opportunity to come back into XRP. That summer high there was around about 190, and then boom, we start to break back out and taking out that high. And what we've got here, in my opinion, could be just a mirror on the wall of the previous cycle. And I've gone through this with you so many times, and that guy's AKWA flows indicator right there is just telling us, it's giving us a major signal that we shouldn't be ignoring right now for XRP. Okay, so I wish everyone the most luck, but I've gone through this so many times with you before. Impulse, bear, impulse, correction, consolidation, impulse, correction, impulse, and you've got 5 beautiful waves off this bear market bottom just there. So this is a wave 1, corrective wave 2, which met the 1414 fib, which is exactly what that did. We consolidated in a range, broke that white trend line on the third point in contact, and we put in a massive parabolic move. You can clearly see what we've got is the big impulse, okay, just like this was a big impulse, then the big bear, which was a 97% drawdown for XRP, then the impulse again, which is basically this leg here. ABC correction 1414, ABC correction 1414, consolidated in a range, build up momentum, and then broke the resistance. But this time round, what we've got here and this leg here is the possibility of a big green light from the SEC, which will be a catalyst, in my opinion, for a massive move here for XRP. But there will be resistance, a lot of people won't think there will be and things like that, but there will be. If we do get the breakout here and we do begin to break out for XRP, I would 100% expect resistance just there, okay, for XRP, come back potentially to this swing high, find support, and then go again. Pretty much like we did here, look. So it's identical. So you've got your resistance just there. You came back, well, did you consolidate on the swing high just there? So look at that big parabolic break. So in theory, if we do go through the very same similar cycle, where could we go to? So if we drop this in, this is basically an impulsive wave 1. Okay, in my opinion, this was an impulsive wave 1. This was an ABC corrective wave 2 that came back to the 1414, identical to this. Consolidation, broke out, consolidation, breakout. Okay, so if we do go to the same levels for XRP like we did in the previous cycle of a wave 3, because don't forget this was a wave 1, ABC wave 2, wave 3. Okay, if we do get to the 2.272, which is always my minimal target of an impulsive wave 3, where do we go to? So let me show you right now, off that low just there, the 1414, which was a correction in my opinion. For those that are new to the channel, we've got the A, we've got the B, we've got the C wave correction that met the 1414 fib and the perfect ABC down there. When we broke this level of resistance here, the 1 fib, you can clearly see that what we did, we ran into the previous high just there, we've got resistance, came back to the 1 fib, which was that previous high where we broke in and put in a parabolic move. Where did we get to? The 2.272, consolidation on it, and then broke. So where's the 2.272 for XRP if we're mirroring the previous cycle, which in theory we are doing at the moment? Okay, so again, not moontard, not bullism and whatever, it's just technical analysis, it's data. Okay, so again, let me show you the 1414 fib here was met as well for XRP. So basically we've got the A, we've got the B, and we've got the C just there, which met the 1414 fib just like it did in this correction. Let me show you. So from there to there, you can clearly see 1414 bottom just there, come back up, series of higher lows on this green trend line, then broke, parabolic move. Okay, big massive wave 3. So just here we've got the perfect ABC, A, B, C correction. Where did it get to? We've already gone through this in the perfect ABC wave 2 correction, just like in the previous cycle. 1414, look at that, double tapped it in a higher low, coming up the stairs here for XRP. Okay, so again, if we do break down from this point and we fail to break this high, then this green trend line here I think will be an amazing opportunity, as it would have been way back there in that cycle. Okay, so if we do break out relatively soon and the news is really good and stuff like that, and we break this white line, where we're going to go to. So effectively, let me show you right now. So this is the wave count off this bottom, this bear market bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 5 waves, parabolic move. Okay, big massive impulsive wave, huge impulsive wave, then your bear market. Okay, so right now if we've got an impulsive wave 1 and this is wave 2, in theory where does the wave 3 go to? So we should be looking at a 2.272 as a minimal target, really, as a sort of expected target. 2.272 is all the way up there at $22. Will it get there? I don't know. Anything's possible. Okay, and this is why you can't take it off the table, because you would never expected that from this low either. And if at the time I'm making videos for you telling you my expectation is a wave 3 is always a 2.272. so from here right now, if XRP does take off and it swallows up the market, which it possibly could do because of the SEC green light in it, if it does start to break out parabolically, then from here right now you're looking at a monster move around about 3,957% for XRP. Okay, so obviously along the way there's going to be resistance. You've got the 12.272 fib here, you've got the 1 fib on this high, so again you could start to break up into 1272, come back to the 1 fib and then continue. Okay, so my minimal target is always the 161 of an impulsive move, but usually the wave 3s, which is what I expect this is a 1 ABC 2 3, then I will be looking at that $22 price tag for XRP, which is amazing, isn't it? Possibly some kind of pullback, then you get up there somewhere. But again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got obviously the resistance of this high, we've got the resistance of this high as well to get through, and obviously we've got to break out there. So I wish everyone the utmost luck. Okay, but we are seeing bullish signals across the market and indicators that we can't ignore for XRP. But again, if we do pull back, then this area here, this green line, I think will offer an amazing opportunity going forward, as I would have been telling you just there in that previous cycle as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP, but let's all hope we get to that 2.272 at $22 in time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.